Alright, hey, I'm Jonah Lang, and I'm going to teach you guys how to Ollie today.
Can you do me a favor and go me lay out, 'cause I don't feel like joking right now, no.
So, you're stationary, right? And you got your Ollie. You're about to do your Ollie. You all geeked up. You had your Gatorade. You had your lemons, whatever you eat in America. You get on your board just about like this, you know. You got your foot about here. So it's going to be kind of like this. You want it kind of curved a little. I don't know, it just gives me more control. And you want to put your foot on the tail, right in the pocket in your first beginning. I mean, people say when you're first starting, you want to try and get your foot in the middle. It'll give you more control. Well, that's not true. That's if you want to get a higher Ollie, because when you're starting off, you're not going to want to jump high because you're afraid you're going to bust something. So you just kind of put it like not too close to the bearings, not too close to the bolts, but like just a good enough distance away from them, and your foot right in the pocket. And you're going to pop, you're going to drag, kind of like this. Now, when you're first learning, you're probably going to exaggerate this motion here, and you really don't need to, because it's not much. Because if you just kind of pop, it's easy. You know, you don't really have to move that much. One more thing you want to worry about when you're doing an Ollie is that once you first start landing them and you're moving, they're probably going to end up sideways. And what you got to do is you got to start Ollieing at slower paces with this car pass. Anyway, so you got to start at slower paces, because if you go too fast and you try an Ollie, which you probably won't be able to do your first time, you're just going to end up falling and busting your face open, and it's not going to be pretty. I just forgot my line. So you just got to take your time and progressively get your way up there. If you have a hard time on concrete, you can always go back to the grass. I mean, it's harder to do stuff on the grass, but it's still your friend, you know. If it makes you feel any better, you can put your tail end on the concrete and your front end in the grass, so you can get that pop just right, you know. These people keep staring at me. Anyway, so just make sure that you don't give up, because I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 2 years to figure out how to Ollie like consistently, and it just takes a lot of practice. I mean, you just can't give up. When I was first learning, I spent 2 weeks just kind of pushing around, and if you do that, you'll be able to do everything else. Everything else will come easy, and I mean, you know, it's just the usual. You gotta practice. So once again, you gotta pop and put your foot forward. I mean, if you're having trouble with this, I mean, you just gotta practice, because I mean, look at me, I'm fat and I can do it. So, you think that's about it then? No, keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah. So, once again, you gotta pop it, lock it, and then drop it, as they say.